They call me a master procrastinator. The procrastinator. I'll I'll upload or I'll make the video soon. I've been working every fucking day since I did the thing, so like you'll have to forgive me for not having the energy left in my body. Um, to sit down and record a voiceover. Yeah, you have to forgive me. You have to do it. I am forcing you at gunpoint to forgive me. Terrorrrrrr run, but only every time they say to. No, I disagree. The word to is actually banned now. I've just decided. Um, yeah. Yep. It's true. I found this sparkling wine in my fridge. The one that I popped during the karaoke stream to celebrate the advent of 6-7. Less than 3. That's funny. That's, I appreciate that. You know, I'll be honest, I'm kind of just bored right now. The only reason that I started up a stream is because I'm bored, not because I really wanted to play The Void Rains Upon Our Hearts. So probably this is gonna suck. If it sucks real bad, then I'll just bail out of Terra and go into... I sound tired as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. How it be? I don't even remember the last day I had off. It was probably like a normal time ago, but yeah. I am kind of tired as fuck. I played some basketball earlier. And usually it doesn't knock me out this hard, but not only has it been warm, it being warm doesn't usually affect me that much, but ever since this afternoon, there was like a storm that came in, a really gnarly thunderstorm that was fucking awesome, and there was like lightning up in the sky going between the clouds, and it was sick. But it did increase the humidity by a lot. And whenever that happens, it fucks me up. I don't know what else to say. If I end up passing out sometime soon, you know what you have to do. If you're a real Q-Cube fan, you know what you have to do when I pass out. Alright? And that's all I'll say. My DMs are open, by the way. Sorry, there's this fucking stain on my desk that I don't know where it came from. It's a mystery stain. I'll get into the game soon enough. Let me just pour another mug of sparkling wine. Oh my god, my coworker today at work, this was awesome. My coworker, one of the few coworkers that I get along with. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm such an expert at getting along with people because I'm so agreeable. Almost just said submissive. That's a different thing though. Not correlated. Not at all. No, don't worry about it. But I'm such an agreeable person, right? That my coworkers, I feel like get along with me. They probably think I'm weird as fuck. That's fine. They probably make fun of me behind my back. That's fine. They probably think I'm incompetent too, which, I mean, I hope that's true, because being competent has never done me any favors, especially not at work. So I'm kind of making a concerted effort to be bad at my job, because it results in me having to do less work, and that's a little bit selfish, of course. But I just can't be asked to try harder. I feel like a college. Bits of me keep passing out. What? I what? You are your mind is an enigma. Has anyone ever told you this? I wanted to tell you about my coworker. Um, they uh they poured me a coffee while I was busy doing some shit that needed doing that don't usually need doing, so I was more busy than on a normal day. And so when I got back into the, break room just before opening time, my coworker was like, "Here, I poured you a coffee." I was like, "Oh, thanks." And I shit you not, it was this gigantic mug that was filled to the brim. Like, when I say gigantic, I have never seen a larger mug, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm in heaven!" Because like all my coworkers know at this point that I drink a concerning amount of coffee while I'm at work, like genuinely concerning. Um, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, what else are you supposed to do at work, right? Drinking coffee is the most important part of any job. I mean, someone has to do it, right? Somebody gotta do it. Otherwise, the coffee gets thrown away, right? Someone has to do. This coffee isn't gonna drink itself. You had a friend who had an almost fetish-like attraction to huge cups. That's so base. What do you mean almost fetish-like? Why did you say almost? What does the word almost do for your message? It's like that one. I saw a post once that was someone talking about their uni professor giving like feedback on someone's writing, where someone had written something about the car of the main character of their novel or their draft or whatever, the car being nearly totaled. And this professor apparently went on a huge rant about why would it be nearly totaled? You can just say the car was totaled. Um, Plausible deniability. I, why? There's no need to deny it. Oh my god, wait, I have a Tumblr post for this. Hold on, let me try to find it. Until I've coffee site tumblr.com. Let me confirm me another robot. Every time I add a little thing to my Google search to like filter the results, um, wait, really? Here we go. I'll just, no, I'm not gonna take a screenshot because that's gonna make an earth-shattering noise. How do I... Okay, I'll just mute the audio for the moment so that you don't, get your shit fucked. Alright. And then let me just... I like huge cups and I cannot lie. serve mixed coffee and tea. They're not supposed to mix coffee and tea. That's gonna make mustard gas, son. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, please hold. There we go. Don't talk to me till I've fucked my coffee. Generational posts, honestly. Posts that have 10,000 notes to me. Ignore the fact that it has 60,000 notes. That's why you need a plausible deniability. You don't! It's okay to fuck your coffee, okay? I do it all the time. I mean, someone I know does it all the time. For the mustard gas. I mean, personally, I'm more so into small cups. I think B cup is plenty to hold in a door. Why did I say that? Anyway, get the stupid starting soon text out of here. We're already started. This is gonna be... What if I just turn this into a yapping stream? You know, after work today, I went out to this little cafe that I used to go to every week. And now I've kind of become an irregular where, like, the employees recognize me still, even, you know, the ones that haven't been there for too long. And I just had an espresso there, and I just appreciated the taste of the bean that they got. Because it just really agrees with my sensibilities. I've talked about this before, but it's like extremely bitter. I like when coffee is really, really bitter and doesn't have a lot of acidity. So I really appreciate the bean that they have there, because it is, oh my god, it is so bitter. It's like, it tastes like a mouthful of ash, if you know what I mean, but in a good way. It's so good. So good. Hi, Muzzle. Yeah, having a nice night. Great answer. I agree wholeheartedly. You don't remember what happened today? That's so based. Let's get into the game. You're not here, don't say hi to you. Who the fuck said that? Which character are we doing, chat? I'm kind of stupid for knocking out the easiest one at it. Kind of feeling Alter Heart. Gotta be honest. Alter Heart's like easy to play. Doesn't require so much brain power. Twin Heart, I'm gonna fucking die. You can give out your flag to me since you will need to leave in like 10 minutes. Yo, what? Sure, give me your flag. Twin is D's. All the characters are D's. They're like more equal in strength than they ever were. Your flag. Hashtag your flag. What kind of flag is it anyway? I'm gonna keep stalling. I don't actually want to play the Void Rains Upon Her Heart right now. Like, this is kind of a controversial take, I know. I don't actually want to play the game. I was just bored, and, you know, I don't have any other games to play. There aren't any other games in the world that I could possibly play. It's just not possible. So I figured, you know, might as well start up a stream. Maybe I'll just talk for 2 hours and then go fuck myself again. Have this? Alter Twin sucks cock? But Randy, I love cock. You're drawing now instead of playing stupid bullshit games? That should be me. It should have been me. You should be drawing me. I don't know why I said that. That's a weird thing to say. Fuck you and your car. There are a couple different ways I could respond to this. But I don't think I'm gonna. You fan art someday. Yeah. Make fan art of Q from... What the fuck was it called? Prison of Liars? That's bestiality, but we don't judge. Star Trek. What? What is Star Trek? Yeah, sure, I'll do twin. And there's no way it goes wrong. You know, I just tried to check my quick gifts. Like an idiot. Like some sort of idiot. Toxic mark. You know what? The reason to fight Emerald... Oh, great. Stage 1, and I'm already, you know, umming and ahhing about who to fight. I mean, we gotta do Rendy, right? Otherwise, we might not see her the entire run. We can't be having that. Oh, I gotta fucking... E. E time. E. Another Prison of Lies reference. Why those types? You always run D and F. D is the worst fucking mode in the game, and I don't know. Well, no, B is worse. I don't like D. Mode A gives the most control out of all of them. I don't know. Like, whenever... If I want to auto charge, I'll just go for either E or F. And usually I don't. Like, something I'll do occasionally, this more so comes up with hard shots, is like use mode A and kind of keep tapping it to start charging a shot and then stop charging, just to kind of hold my fire while maintaining combo. And this can be useful for like part break challenges. I don't know, I don't like the... There's just not enough control there for my liking. Like I said, anytime I want to auto charge, I'm just gonna use mode A. No, not mode A, mode F, I mean. Because there's not really a reason to only shoot one charge if you're just trying to undo. My bones. Why am I going out of my way to break everything? Score doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Whole lot of little guys in this game where it's convenient to do one hard shot. Like one hard shot or one charge shot? One charge shot. Yeah, but you can just do that with mode A. And it's better because you don't get the auto charge delay if you do it right. I think I understand now. I wish I knew how to think. I wish I understood. You did say that. You did such a good job using your words. So proud of you. One panic. Oh! One panic! Oh. Hi, blind love. Every time I get blind love, it just throws me off for like 1 second at the start of the fight. Where I don't know what's going on. And then I'm like, oh yeah. Nothing has actually changed about how I need to play the game. No! Off. I thought I could move right in time. Time to reset. I love being blind. Yeah. I love third eye blind. 31. Trying to think how many that is. Like, not that it's... I mean... Definitely possible to fail that. So I'm gonna... try... Ah. I mean, we should have the challenge in the bag here with the 10 from phase 1. Just line up my range, and then, yeah, that's good. We're golden. I don't even know what I was worried about. 42, baby. 43, baby. Oh shit, we made it to the end of cycle 1? That's crazy work. Right, void time, because the void kind of fucking gloomy. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the wall on the right seemed a little bigger than usual. She did some interior renovating. She can ask for 40? Why would she do that? I don't know why I'm mode switching. I don't know why I'm code switching to turn off my auto charge rather than just pressing the charge button like a normal person. Huh. Damn, girl, are you the void? Because I can't fucking see anything. The light in my room just turned off. Right when I said that. Fucking part. So, the headlight in my living room has done this cute thing recently where whenever I hit the light switch, it like flickers really hard. It's basically a strobe light for a couple of seconds, and then it starts turning on proper. Just now, it just fucking turned off. So that's cool. I don't want to deal with this shit now. I don't even own a stepladder. I think I'll just turn on the small light. Why not replace the light? No, it's just some connection that's fucked. This has only been happening for less than a week, okay? I've not had a chance to replace the light. Get off my back about it. I almost just said a bad word. Where's my small light? You know, this really takes me back. Makes me almost kind of nostalgic for the I mean, how long was it? Like a year and a half, after I moved into this apartment, before I installed ceiling lights in every room. Good times. I was happier then, but I wouldn't go back. Do with that what you will. Um, so now I've just turned on the little light, you know? God, charge modes are such a funny thing. And like the differences in people's preferences are hilarious. Does anyone else? I'm not sure anyone else does the thing that I do as Alter Twin, which is to go E/E. Which sounds insane, right? That sounds weird. It's like, why the fuck would you do E/E? But I genuinely think it's really good. I think E is much better for Alter Twin than F. Let me know if... Oh, right, she doesn't hold combo. Whatever. Swag ever. Wag ever. Wag about... I don't have anything to wag, sorry. I can swag about it though. Me and my crew, we swagging in the room. Ah. 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 I'm sounding like Chance the Yeah, wait, is it Chance the Rapper? Hold on, who sang Ooh, I Love My Wife? Oh yeah, more max health. Break 15. So... Hey. Oh, I actually got the challenge? I'm kind of surprised. Can I like win? Please? I forgot to get close. Why do I say things? Oh, hi, Octavia. Bronze score. Bronze score. Bronze score challenge? I didn't know the game could give you a bronze score challenge. That's so pathetic. How do you even fail that without dying or like intentionally throwing combo? Against Octavia too. Like this is a fight that scores really high. Do you think you can do it? What, fail the challenge? No. I wouldn't know how to fail this challenge if I tried to. Sorry. I'm too cringe for that. Ah! Stop. You have to like drop combo 10 times to not get a bronze score. It's fucked up. Wow, the game really wants me to take the max health +2. Fine. If you really want me to. Don't get hit again now. I almost got hit again. That would have been embarrassing. You know, that small light isn't that bad, actually. It's kind of nice. Who the fuck is that? Lifeblood mentioned. Randy, are you there? Are there like any rules for lifebloods? Or can you stack them up 5 ever? 3 ever? If you have any, you can't get more. Okay. That's the impression that I had got, but I didn't know if that was like based in reality. In that case, I think I'm gonna fight Pamra, cause like, I mean, I guess the vials are fine. They're not like bad. That's technically higher total quality of gifts than the 2 panics. But I get to fight Pamra. Pamra. At some point, I'm just gonna start calling her Pam. Like the actual name. And no one's gonna know what the fuck I'm yapping about. Yeah? You already called her Pam? Okay, I'll join you. That's a pretty good joke. I kinda... Oh, fuck. I kind of messed up by not censoring her name when posting in the Void Rains Upon Her Heart channel. And when I realized that, I was like, actually... The average person isn't gonna know who the fuck Pamra is, so it's probably fine. It looks weird? You think it looks weird? But it lives its whole life, so you gotta respect that. Any experiences with my streams? Yeah, she's pretty weird. But the main reason why she's weird is that the rest of the cycle has not been completed. However, when's the next one coming? Is it on Saturday? Ah! I mean, I'm working on Saturday, so I'm also working on Sunday, so I won't really be able to. I'll try to do it day 1. I'll just pull an all-nighter if I need to. Wait, I have 5 energy? How? Does Twin start with 5 max energy? That's so fucked. How is that allowed? Comes out Sunday for us? Wait, who is us? Ha! Me and you? How do you know that? You stalking me or something? How do you even know what time zone I live in? That's weird. Ow! I gotta stop getting it. Oh, you are stalking me? Oh, that's so nice. I've always wanted a stalker. Oh god, level 12 is kind of hard, isn't it? Ugh. Have you been watching me through my window? So fun fact, the blinds that I bought at the hardware store forever ago when I was buying blinds, they're kind of fucked up. They're not even the wrong measurements, but for some reason, some of the like adhesive came off, and I gotta stop sneezing all the fucking time. The whole day this has been going on. But with some of the adhesive like came off and shit, so the thing like broke somewhat, and so now the thing doesn't go down all the way. So there's always like a little slit at the bottom of my big ass living room window that someone could theoretically look through from the outside. It's not that large, all things considered, and you know, with how lighting works, I'm not really concerned about other people seeing me. But like hypothetically, if you wanted to, you could spy on me. You could watch me while I jack off. That's not even a lie. You literally could. But like, if you want to watch me while I jack off, you can just DM me, and I'm sure we can arrange something. These are some pretty good rewards. Serious score 30%, break 6. That's like easy peasy. Lemon easy. Oh, right. I forgot what character I was playing. Ah! Ah! Fuck. I gotta stop getting fucked. Insert the BTS celibacy gif right here. Ah! Oh my god. You know the one. The BTS celibacy gif. Sorry, I know it's pronounced gif. That's a good joke, Randy. I'm gonna die. Ah. Let's go celibacy. Hashtag asexual. Hashtag bisexual. People are always talking about asexual. Have you ever considered bisexual instead? That's what I think. You are... So, whenever I see that, I have to think of the... I don't even know where it's from, but I have to think of some, like, robotic voice going, "You are dead, dead, dead." Remix style, and I don't know if that's based or cringe. Q sexual. Wow, you went through most of the alphabet real fast. That's crazy. I mean, I did say recently on my blog, hashtag my blog, that I think the alphabet should be in kind of a different order. And that the letter Q could really stand to be a little earlier. But that's just what I think. Why are they spawning as... Why are they Stormy? What's going on? Yeah, that wasn't even a laser? I'm panicking this shit. What is happening? Cause you stormed them? I would never do such a thing. People have talked about... Wait, people have talked about what? You did this! With your... Oh god, panic challenge? That's good. That's real nice. 150. Okay, just... I know exactly which pattern I'm gonna panic. Oh, good. Well, I wasn't thinking of this one, but I guess I'm doing that. That's also a reference to something, isn't it? You did this with your blank. She looks... Wait, I just now saw a message from like way earlier. Exactly 200? Oh shit. I didn't realize. That's crazy though. Oh god, don't kill me. Oh yeah, that thing's immune to... Man, this run sucks dick. And not in a good way. Yo, imagine if... Oh, I died. Maybe it's for the better that I didn't finish that sentence. Yo, I got Radiant Metal! Oh. How did I get score Radiant with... without loves or level? I'm good at it. Chat, I'm good at it. Hey, overall Radiant. That means I can... Yeah. That means I'm allowed to live, I think, is what it means. I'm so fucking tired. I got this thing at the store on my way home. I don't know if I really want to try it now. It's called Espresso Martini. Which, like, I don't even know what's in there. Twin Heart World Record. I don't think that's true. To be completely honest. Chat. I'm dying over here. I don't think I should be playing anymore, Terror. This shit is so ass. Oh my god. Would you be mad at me if I streamed chess instead? Oh my god. I think I'd be mad at myself if I did that. Let me just... I'm still missing Pamela's story dream. But... I always tell myself to wait until the next one comes out so that I can get the both of them in one run. Play you. Like... You want me to, like, whip out my drumsticks and play your ribcage like a marimba? Frowny face. I don't understand. Not like that at all. Okay, okay. Explain it to me then. Explain it to me like I'm 5. Explain it to me like I'm this many. Play against you in chess. Ah, that's a good idea. We can do that. I don't have a window capture set up to play chess on, but we can do that. We can improvise. I do have that capture from the karaoke stream, but that one's gonna be like a bit too small. But give me a moment. Let's do some chess. Yeah, I'm sure there's no way this can go wrong. See, this is the nice thing. Because I usually only play rapid. I pretty much exclusively play 10-minute chess. And as a result, my online rating in 10-minute chess is much higher than in any of the Blitz time, well, than my Blitz rating, right? My rapid rating is much higher than my Blitz rating. So anytime I'm drunk, as I am now, I just go into the Blitz queue and basically just play people that are objectively below my skill level, and it ends up being a fair fight because I'm fucked in the head. Do you need to make an account? I think so. I know you can play on Lichess without an account, but you probably can't do direct challenges. It's lichess.org. Did I say .com? Hold on. lichess.org. There it is. Oh yeah, chat, I changed my Twitch color recently. I think I briefly talked about this. Do you like it? Okay, I was gonna... OBS Studio is not responding. That's a damn lie. It's clearly responding. What are you yapping about? What do you mean it's not responding? It literally is. Shut the fuck up. Okay, well, it's... I mean, the crop is kind of fucked. Give me a moment. Let's just pull up an analysis board, flashbang. Okay, how do we... Let's just... Okay, let me start by... Problem with Twitch colors is that all of them are bad. Fair enough. Twitch is showing it to you as gray. Huh. That's awesome. Let me change my stream category. Chess. Not chess 2015. Not chess 1992 either. Not chess 1993. No, chess. My category. Oh god, not my category. Oh fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh no. Oh, there are so many things that are wrong with me for me to laugh at that so hard. Let me very slowly put this into frame. I should like... Okay, so I do want the right side with the like moves and stuff to be in the image. I feel like we are gonna get a flashbang each time I like switch pages, so look forward to that. Okay, and then we like crop it a little further on the left. This is amazing. This is some content right here. This is content. Do you like my... Why do I talk? Boo! We hate your cunt! I hate my cunt. Hashtag my cunt. I gotta stop talking. I can't be talking like that, white baby. Put it away. Put it away. What do you mean put it away? Fuck you. Screw you, Randy. What's your problem? Eh? What's your damage, eh? Oh, gosh. I wanted to, like, size this up. Can reduce the bottom crop a little bit. This is probably gonna look fine, right? Is it? I gotta zoom out a bit again. Yeah, this is, does that look fine? Okay, we don't need to see the, actually, no, let's show the top little thing. Yeah, that looks perfect, doesn't it? How's this? I love how the top bar is like partially cropped out. I think this is appropriate for today's stream. Appropriate level of quality. You got your account, mate? Awesome. Let's get some music in here, yeah? Get this shit-ass background music out of here, and, I mean... Look, the problem is that the music is gonna be in the VOD, so I can't play anything copyrighted. You don't really know what any of the UI means? Then just tell me your username and I can challenge you, if that's okay. Should I put on Deltarune OST? Or is that gonna, actually that might get me killed. I got a great idea, chat. No, that's a stupid joke. I can't freaking decide. Okay. Here we go. I think I came up with something which should be fine. How loud is this? Okay, let me turn that down a decent bit. So, let me know how this sounds. If I should, like, change anything. I hope this one doesn't get me killed. I feel like it shouldn't. SM Yum. There you are. Challenge. Yeah, standard. How much time you want, fam? Oh, you can only do symmetrical. And let's do 10 plus 0, 10 plus 5. Let's do 10 plus 5. That sounds fun. Or is that too slow for you? Do you have a time control you prefer? This will be really fun because I'll be explaining my strategy and everything, so you're basically stream sniping me. You have not played at all for years? You'll be fine in 10 plus 5, I'm sure. You're genuinely fucking an idiot. I wish I was fucking an idiot right now. Type 1 in chat if you've ever fucked an idiot. Music's quiet. I can turn it up. Yeah, turn it up. You gotta accept my challenge, muzzle. -2. Everyone you've ever fucked has been smarter than you? Damn. 1500 question mark. Alright, I'm hitting you with the Dutch. Maybe I should probably play like an opening that I'm bad at, huh? I should have busted out the Queen's Indian or some shit. Because I don't really know how to play the Queen's Indian, to be honest. You don't know what that means? This is the Dutch. F5. F5 is the Dutch. It's very double-sided. Double-sided. Double-edged. It's like double-sided tape. Oh shit, H4. That's crazy. I'm just gonna play my normal setup. My normie setup. What do you mean you're so sorry? It's an interesting move. I mean, there are a bunch of different ways you can set up here with white. Oh my fucking god, you're... that's what I would have played. You're already embarrassed? You're literally playing well? You can either take my bishop here or go back to like anywhere. You can also pin the knight. There's a bunch of options here. Like, I think this is reasonable. Going here is a little weird, but fine. You could play e3 and be fine. You could defend the bishop with your queen. I wouldn't do that personally. Most straightforward way to play here is to just take the bishop because it doubles my pawns. Does lead to a very unique position. And if you do that in the future, you'll have to worry about this check. You don't know what any of this means? See, that's what the arrows are for. I'm saying look, you can capture the bishop and then I'll take back and that's an equal trade. And I get kind of weakened structure, right? Because I get these doubled pawns. After I take here, I have doubled pawns on d6, and this is like potentially a weakness. It also means that in the immediate, even if I get to play d5, which is what I'm probably going to do next, unless you directly stop it with like knight c3, in the future, this bishop of mine is kind of stuck behind these pawns, right? I've got a bunch of pawns on light squares here, so my light squared bishop is potentially very weak. You think you'd be worse than Muzzle at this? So like one of the core ideas here for white is to just play against this light squared bishop because it's my weakest piece by a lot and it'll keep being my weakest piece. So I'm gonna be looking for a way to exchange that for you know, one of white's pieces. I forget how to keep going from here. When in doubt, just castle, right? Castling is kind of funky with h4 already on the board. I mean, with white, you just play like a standard setup. Just make some developing moves. Something is wrong? No. This is a completely normal position, actually. Well, I say normal. For a Dutch, it's pretty normal. It's just, it is a Dutch. And that makes it weird by default. If white can ever play e4 in these positions, they're doing pretty well, so right now that's not a thing, and I'm gonna continue to prevent it. So, I mean, right now with white, you just want to develop some pieces. You can bring this knight out to f3. You can try and develop your bishop either with e3 and here. f3, huh? You're really trying to push e4. It's kind of quirky, not gonna lie. Go ahead. Spit your stomach out, it'll help. See, I still don't think you can really play e4 here. Like that, e4 is the type of move that if you ever can play it against the Dutch, you're probably crushing your opponent. But that's why my, a lot of my setup is designed to stop e4. And if it ever becomes an actual threat, I can play d5, potentially even sacrifice a pawn here that you capture again on e6 just to get some development. So like you can try, but I feel like it'll go badly because your king's still in the center, your pieces aren't developed. I think e3 is a very solid move here, just to continue developing with like bishop d3, knight e2. You can castle short or long from here. I think either is completely fine. So the thing is, white here has a space advantage because you have these pawns out here, but your pieces aren't developed, right? You have a lot of pieces that are still in the back rank. You haven't castled. I also have a lot of pieces on the back rank, but I'm about to develop my bishop. I can bring my knight out. I've already castled. So if you waste just a little bit of time here, you're going to be facing down a pretty big attack pretty fast. That's a solid move. It's a nice justification for f3. But only if you see the follow-up. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with my regular developmental plan. You don't see shit? Well, you have a couple of options of where to go with this knight. It doesn't really want to stay on h3, right? And the question is, which of these squares is best for it? And I think there's a correct answer, but I'm not going to tell you it. Obviously, you're not going back to g1. But think about, if you go to any of these spaces, what am I going to do about it? Maybe think back to a specific move that I've talked about earlier. And think about how your knight move can impact that. Is the music volume all right now? It's pretty loud in my ears, so I apologize if I'm yelling really hard. Okay, knight f4, that's interesting. I was more so thinking about knight f2, because that one can facilitate e4 in the future, right? Or even g4, but more importantly e4. Knight f4 is still an interesting move. I can't punish it directly, and the main use of it is to stop me from playing d5, right? But it also doesn't really threaten anything. You still can't really play e4, you can't play g4, you can't bring your knight forward at all. It kind of helps h5, but h5 also doesn't threaten anything. That said, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to plan A. Knight c6 is pretty standard. It's fine. Alright, alright, alright. Again, with the white pieces here, you're still trying to finish up development. Ooh, that's funky. It actually kind of works, doesn't it, huh? Okay, okay. Good move. Oh shit, that's a lot more nasty than I thought, actually. I'm just gonna go here. You're being exploded as we speak? What does that mean? Should I be worried? I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't really know what to do from here. As in, like, with my pieces. Like, this position is about to get extremely sharp if white just takes e6. I don't think I really want to take back, because then the knight's gonna take and then it'll be a fork. Which is not the end of the world. Because I still have so much activity that I can kind of get away with it. It gets really weird because there's like knight takes c4, but then there's queen b3 with some ideas against my king, and it's like, do I really want to go into that? I think I'm basically just losing a pawn here, which is fun. And I'm still mostly fine, but it is weird. You're back? Alright, I'm just gonna add a bunch of time. This is one nice feature of leeches, that you can just give your opponent extra time. So many nice features this site has. So many ways to just be nice to other people. I love being nice. Yeah, I mean, your plan worked really well. You played d5, and now the question is, what did d5 do? Do you take? Do you keep the tension and make a different move? I'll be completely honest, I don't know. I don't know what the best move is for white here. I know what I would play with the white pieces, but like I'm not confident that it's correct. This is already such a crazy position. This is why I love the Dutch. Because you just get wacky positions like this all the time. Does it even... How does the crop look? Oh, it does show my rating. That's crazy. I think there are basically two options that you have here with white. You can either take e6 or make a queen move. At least that's what my intuition tells me. Take that with a grain of salt. e4. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. What are you cooking, Muzzle? I'm excited to learn what's about to happen to me. You saw the time in red? Don't panic. I'm gonna give you extra time. You're not gonna time out. You're not cooking anything? No, let's see where you're going with this. Now I don't think you should take e6 anymore. I think it's time to play some defense here, Muzzle. Like, I just went here. I'm attacking this pawn now. If you take me, I'm gonna take with a knight, and like, all your shit's gonna fall apart, so probably don't do that. If you let me take here, you know, you have to think about how you're gonna recapture, how you're gonna get your king safe, because if that king stays in the center, it's bad news, bears. You don't know what defense in chess is? Okay, so defending a piece is when... you know how this pawn... If you took this e6 pawn, I could capture back with my pawn. So this pawn is defending that one. Okay, so what that is a counterattack. Which is nice. Counterplay is an extremely important concept. But you did not defend this f3 pawn. So I'm just going to keep taking it. Ooh, again. Well, all right. I'm just going to keep making the most obvious move here. Just some central captures. I'm actually not entirely sure how we keep going from here. But I'm sure I'll figure something out after c takes d5. If you don't take the c pawn, you're in a lot more trouble. Because, like, if you take with a piece, then I can capture with the knight, and it opens up this rook to, like, target everything here. So if you're gonna capture, you should probably do it with a pawn. If you don't recapture, well, that's not great either. Though it might be something. Probably not. I was thinking I take here, and then you can take d6, but then the bishop becomes open. It's just a whole thing. Come on, Muzzle. Create some complications or something, I don't know. It's okay. We've got time. I got nowhere to go. I don't see anyone else waiting in line to fight me. It's okay. Now, I do think you are absolutely fucked here, but that shouldn't discourage you. They're all waiting to fuck me instead. You shouldn't tell lies, Randy. Okay, I see the vision. I fuck with the vision, I'm still gonna take here. You know what would be really funny? Bishop takes with check. Oh, that's... Yeah, well... Give me your rook. I love spreading this information. Muzzle. What did I just say about opening up the bishop? And this is why we develop our pieces. You didn't know the bishop went diagonal? Well, that's fair. Mix it up in the castle. That happens. I do think we had a really interesting position there. For like a brief moment. The game is kind of over now. You're as dumb as a toddler, and I love that for you. What do you mean, no? I wish I were a toddler. No, don't do it just because I said so. Alright, I do want to quickly go back into this game and analyze it a little bit, because the opening was pretty interesting. Why is it so zoomed in? So, look at the start, this is normal. H4 is unusual, but fine. Computer wants to play C5 here? Yeah, no fucking way. C5, get real. Bishop B4 here? I guess I can see it, but I don't swing that way. Takes. Castles. Like, this is a fairly normal position. F3 is a little weird, but like, you're still better, right? +3. Any plus in front of the computer evaluation always means that white is better. Partially because the computer just does not bless the Dutch as an opening at all. Computer wants to play H5 here? That cannot be real. That just cannot be real. No way anyone plays H5 in this position. It's not a thing. Knight H5, Bishop A6. Huh. Fair. Yeah, so here I was also thinking E3. With the idea of just playing Bishop D3 and finishing up development, right? Computer actually doesn't hate Knight F4, which is fascinating. I would have thought Knight F2 was better, because it kind of sets up E4, but the problem is you still can't really play E4 because you don't have enough development. So you see, for example, here, if black plays Knight H5, the computer really wants to still play E3 as a more like defensive option to get the bishop out first. So I guess that makes sense. E5 here, yeah, I guess that, I just don't want to do that. D5, actually a great move. Yeah, and here I really was expecting the capture on D6, because that's like the main point of playing D5 in the first place. And I would not have dared take C4. I was too scared of like here or just like taking again and then playing Queen B3. I would have played Rook C8 here. Well, here I would have played Rook C8. And then, you know, white can continue developing with E3 or E4 or like take another pawn. And like white is just better here. That's the thing. Like you were doing fine, Muzzle. D5 apparently was way stronger than I thought. Do you like the horsey? The horsey is cool. G4 was a little overeager though. From like a fundamental standpoint here, what you still should do with white is try and prioritize development. And with G4, you're just opening up the position in a way that is disadvantageous, right? It's too easy for me to just capture G4 immediately and punish you for not getting your king to safety. But like up until G4, this was a great game. Like the developmental moves made sense. F3, okay, F3 was a little weird because you didn't end up capitalizing on it at all. Because what F3 really does is, there's two things that F3 can do in the London. Either it facilitates E4, or it lets you reroute your knight via F2. And you kind of didn't do either of those. Usually the only time you want to push your F-pawn is if you have a specific plan for it. What I did with, you know, F5 at the start is kind of an exception to that. But like there's a reason why, from an objective standpoint, the Dutch is fairly weak. Because this already is such a weakening to the king side that there are positions where, I mean, black, theoretically, black can literally just get checkmated in 2 moves here, right? Following F5. Now, obviously that's not going to happen in a real game, but the idea is there, and there are certainly lines where like white can, for example, play bishop G5, and then there's lines like this, where white plays like E5, E4 here, and I can't take this bishop because it's checkmate. So there's some crazy lines here. And this idea of the king side being weakened after F5 is kind of always present, and it's one of the main reasons why the Dutch is kind of suboptimal. Do you want to play again? Or should I just queue up for a ranked game? You can? Okay, I'll just play some blitz. Let's do some 5+3. Playing chess makes you scared. That's understandable. It's a scary game. Really, really scared. Alright. P2 Finas. 10,000 games, plays exclusively blitz. Chat. I'm toast. I just gotta, oh, well, then go do that. Go do your friend. H3. Oh my god, I played a game recently that was also in the Ruy Lopez. And I like to think I'm fairly proficient at playing the Ruy Lopez with black. But there was literally a position where my opponent played h3, and I was like, I don't really know what to do here, so I'm gonna play h6. And then after the game, I went and had the computer analyze it, and in that position, after h3, h6 was the top engine move, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Because it's a move that I, like, oppose on principle. I am just, like, generally opposed to playing h6 basically ever. But there are positions, especially in the Ruy, where it's actually good because bishop g5 is such a common idea. Versus the Mega Beasts mentioned, by the way. It's like one of the favorites on the album, right? Girls love to do their friends. I'm always saying this. I wish I had friends. Wait, this isn't the Mega Beast. This is the Mythic Dreamers. Fake fan. I've never actually played BC Ball. Sorry. Okay, so hear me out. This is gonna look a little crazy. But I don't feel like opening up my F file right now. This is a bad move. Make no mistake. Knight d8 is bad. Because white can just play d4 now. But it's fun, right? It's a fun move. It's gonna lead to a more interesting game. That's what I think. See? Opponent's too scared to play d4 anyway. We always get away with it. And now, my position's great. d4 was like the only punish for that, so... Now I'm just in a very comfortable spot. That said, I do still need to, like, find a plan. I could play d5. What if I go here, then it's knight g3, h4, knight f5. And then I just lose the h-pawn for no reason? Yeah, that seems bad. Well, maybe. It's not entirely clear if you can easily take it. I'm just gonna play c6. Kind of a nothing move. But, like, that's just a thing in a lot of positions in the Ruy Lopez. You just get kind of nothing positions, you know? Where, like, if you're playing with the black pieces, you just end up kind of waiting for white to do something. Oh, that seems bad. I'm gonna go here. And bait white into capturing that, because the pawn on f4 is actually pretty annoying. This is the best song on this fucking OST. It samples Gangnam Style. That already makes it peak. Whoop. Can I get nope in chat? Whoop. It's so good. Now listen closely. Whoop. So good. How's this? No, you got it. It's so good. It's just a YouTube poop song. They got the weird #1. It's so good. It's exactly what I want out of music. Many people don't know this, but I'm a huge Siva Gunner fan. Uh, yeah, this is my favorite kind of music. The one that can be best described as a shit post. It's really good. It's really, really good. Queen F3. Why? Here we go. I wonder if that was a like remixed version of the hamster dance. Here we go. So anyway, how do you not play d4 here? I don't know what my opponent's cooking. My opponent really does not want to initiate here for some fuck-ass reason. I mean, be my guest. Keep doing jack shit. Keep jacking off. I support you. P2 finesse. Your friend sends you awesome mashups sometimes? Nice. Rook h1. I don't know what they're cooking. I really... It's just, I have no clue at all. What if I just... No, that's bad. A5. Fuck you. See, I just don't think that's a good move. Straight up. I'm just gonna go back. Now what do you do? Imagine. What? Did it just say pussy? Pussy. That's the... Wait, that is the pussy sample from fucking... from Like a Boss. You remember Like a Boss? Pussy. What if I just take that though? You wanna go eat? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, fuck, you can go here. But you shouldn't, because it actually loses you the game. Well, it loses a piece. Shout out to jacking off. That's right. Pussy. This is so stupid. I so stupid. Alright, fuck you. F5. In your face. Oh shit, that's pinned? What if I go here? What if I go forward? This'll be fine. Okay, counter check. Let's go. And now I'm gonna get out of the way. Uh, Wait, but that... Meatball? Why are they saying meatball? Meatball! Which is fine, we're only down 2 pawns. We can just turn this into an opposite color bishop endgame and we'll be fine. Let's just make some free moves so we don't lose on time. We have achieved Connect 4, by the way, if you even care. Do you care? I also care. I mean, in theory, this game is very drawable. In practice, it's going to be a little tricky. Wait, what? What? I right-clicked! Okay. Right-click is supposed to cancel your move. That was a cool example of my browser being functional. I mean, look, this position is like really bad. But I still have a fighting chance here. Like, I'd have to fight real hard for a draw. Which browser do I use? One of them. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I don't think I've had enough wine. Maybe that's the problem. I'm gonna finish this wine. Ah, Scotch. Finally, something that I know. Okay, I know this too. It's so fun, right? There are like 1,000,001 gambits that... No, I go here. There's 1,000,001 gambits that white can play in these Italian-style positions. And I know how to play against them. I know how to counter them really well when I'm playing with black. What can I say? I'm good at it. I know, frankly, too much theory. You play the girls' gambit where you do a lesbian style with the horses. Why didn't you do that against me? It's okay. I will remember this. But it's okay. Honestly, that's a damn fucking lie. I won't remember this. I'm already pissed out of my gourd. Fuck you, H5. That's awesome. It's so ridiculous. Like, there's no need for white to play h4 there. They just did it for the love of the game, and you have to respect that. Like, it's not a bad move, but there was absolutely no reason to play it. I don't know. I feel like H3 or A3 would have been better. But what do I know? Do I just want to... No, I don't think I want to take that. Our opponent gets it. Alright, let's exchange queens. Let's make our queens kiss. That's what this is, right? Who is this anyway? Uncote. 50 games, joined 6 years ago. What do you mean you've played 50 games in 6 years? Fascinating. Where does this knight want to go? Here? I think this knight wants to go here. And then to c5. Problem is the bishop's gonna come out. So we go here first. Okay. And then we're... What does that do? I don't think that does anything. There's like no threat. There's literally zero threat. What are they cooking? I guess queen g3 to target this. That, I feel like the plan has some holes in it. Namely knight c5. Okay, yeah, sure. Buddy, you realize that I'm also making moves, right? Should I tell our opponent I love them? Or is that too soon? Should I wait for the second date? Okay, real talk, I don't know what to do from here. Maybe here. Just keep moving the horsey. This is our first game in 6 years. Actually, that's a terrible idea. You're giving me some mixed signals here, Muzzle. Surely there's some... Wait, can I just take here? Here. It's a fork on the bishop and the rook, but you can defend the bishop. Like... this? Wait. And then I sacrifice my queen, bring the rook down, and do this? But then I'm down a rook, so that's bad. It's kind of funny, though. There's gotta be a set for... surely that works. Somehow. I don't know how, but like it has to work. It has to. What do you mean that's not a thing? Okay, fine. I'll just run my king over to the other side of the board, because I don't know what the fuck to do. You're sorry for what? Did you do something, Muzzle? I don't really know what you'd be sorry. Oh, did I just... I kind of just hung this pawn. Actually, that's a sacrifice. Positional sacrifice, let's fucking go. See, I'm not sure you can take it. Well, I don't really have g6 because you can just sacrifice like that. But that's not clear cut either, because then I get this check. But more, no, I don't think I can do that because there's like this. And then here. And then you go back, and then I can't actually threaten the bishop at all. That's weird. I don't think I'm gonna play g6. So if you go here, I guess there's knight g5, which attacks the bishop and f3. Oh, this position is fucking crazy. How did we get here? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, no, I can't go here. It just blunders. I'm gonna keep moving my king though. This is gonna be like rook h8 now. Like ideas here. Like losing the pawn was bad, but it's not that bad. Is that the fuck? Oh my god. Uh-oh! Is that the Mario Maker uh-oh sound effect? Uh-oh. I've listened to this OST before. I feel like every time I do, I have the exact same reaction to each of the songs. I'm like, is that the sample that I think it is? I could give up on the advantage and just like go here, exchange queens and rooks, and play the light piece endgame down a pawn with better structure and a more active king, and probably just draw. Oh, okay. Opponent does not want a draw. What if I go here? That's the Mega Beasts now. That's it. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I should go here first. Because now there's no rook d1. Because I can just take it. And then bishop takes. And rook takes. And you have to give up your queen. And now I'm up a piece. So you can't do that. That was pretty simple to... yeah, that was kind of easy to calculate. Oh shit, oh, mentioned. Alright, how did... oh god. We actually gotta win this now with limited time, but there's increments, so like it's probably fine. That's it. We win these, chat. That's it. Watch, they're gonna go here and bank on the pre-move. How did I know? How did I know? Oh shit, I meant to click rematch. Kill me. I really wanted to get to know them better, honestly. That would have been fun. White Raven, 675 games, joined 6 years ago. I'm starting to think the more active players just don't play 5+3 as a time control. Making friends on chess, yay? That's not possible. You have to understand that's not possible. What the fuck is bishop c4? What is h6? Okay, our opponent is cooking up something fierce. Yeah? I'm gonna play a3 just because I want to give our opponent a chance here. I'll play h3 too. Fuck you. What? a6. Develop your fucking pieces first. Oh, I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, I'll just go back. Whatever. Whatever. I don't even care. That's not a move. You can't just play c5. You can't play chess like this. You can't. You really, really can't. I know this makes me sound like an asshole, but like you can't play chess like this. Hi, vey. Let me guess, the song samples fucking Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger? That kind of sounds like it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, doesn't that flute sound like Corridors of Time? What do you mean? What did they mean by this? I don't even know what I'm gonna do about it. That's the worst part. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna go... actually, that's not great. Play c3. Anything I say is probably correct, so you keep that in mind. That's right. You should always assume that I'm right about things. I'm not, but you should assume so. Because you love me. Okay, queen c8 is like a problem here. After queen c8, I am completely fucked. If they play queen d7 on the other hand, then I can just take here. Oh god. Oh no. What the fuck do I do now? I just have to go for an exchange of queens and then play an endgame down a pawn, I guess? You usually do that when talking to someone you like. Wait, what do you do? I don't think I follow. Assume I'm always correct. I see. You shouldn't do that. That's like... I don't think that's a healthy mindset to have, I'm gonna be completely honest. I guess, you know, at the same time, I kind of do the same thing, don't I? Oh god. Me when me when my number one priority in life is to be likable. And so I make myself as palatable and as agreeable as I possibly can to make as many people as possible like me, because reasons. Yeah, I agree. Okay. This doesn't work. This doesn't do anything. The rook can just go back and I don't have anything here. Actually, no, I do. Like, I can take here. We can have something now. With a specific set of people who you already get along with. I wish I had people I got along with. Actually, do I? Maybe I don't. I kind of hate getting along with people, low-key. Genuinely. Uh, the fuck am I cooking? Here, here. No, but then I can take a6, so it's actually Ah! But yeah. Ah! What did they mean by this? Oh god. I no longer care. I'm gonna play g4. Yeah? And then I can give a check. This is gonna go so hard. So there's a check here, right? What if I, what if I stop the check? Yeah, I mean, the knight can't really go anywhere now unless you play e4. Okay, we're kind of cooking at something here. We're kind of cooking something. Your primary goal in life is to be happy. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. All kinds of people in the world, am I right? You're weird for wanting to be happy, yeah. I think you're fucked in the head for that one. You're a real freak, you know? Uh... I think I go like this. Then we take there. And I think I go back. Because I want to control this knight coming back. And then king f1 to stop the rook infiltrating. Now it's knight f3 and rook d1. And we've basically got everything defended now. I'm going to try and turn this into an endgame. Now I can go king g2 at some point. Force the knight out. Oh, they just go out voluntarily. Maybe I can just allow h3 to be taken. Taking h3 is extremely passive as a thing. So... yeah, I think I'm just gonna go here. See, we really don't want to take h3 now. This is a really fucking interesting game. Well, it turned into a really interesting game. I think I can play this endgame for a win. It's got bishop versus knight. It's already kind of difficult to card this pawn. Really? Okay, I wasn't really expecting that. Well, I can just go here, I guess. Another knight just simply cannot go anywhere. You're gonna go here. Well, what if I go here and just attack the knight? You kind of have to go back down, but you can't move the knight. Okay. We somehow managed to get ahead on time, which is fascinating. I mean, in all likelihood, this is still a draw. Just because it's a rook endgame. Yeah, you know. I want to stop the rook from coming in here. Yeah, it's just a draw. What? I beg your sweet pardon? Wow, fuck, I could have given this check. Ah, I had a win right there. Yeah, they spotted it now. Ah, no! I could have won this. Well, this might... Wait a minute, this might still be a thing. We might still win this. We're up on time. We have this majority over here. This might still be a win. But I just had a tactical win right here. Where I could have given this check. And if you take, then I give another check. Then the king move... Actually, that's not a tactical win, is it? Okay, now we do this, then we go here. And now we just outrun the black king to the other side of the board. I mean... No, this is a win. I don't deserve to win this game. Ay, ay, ay. That was not a good game. I mean, it was good for some of it. It was a fairly interesting game, actually. I think the end game was pretty scuffed. Should have been a draw. I mean, there was a repetition on the board. I don't know why our opponent didn't play it. Like, truly, I have no idea why our opponent did not play the repetition. I'm higher rated than them, so like the draw would have gained them some points. I do want to point out that this is something that I'm also guilty of, not taking a draw when I should. In that case, I would have taken the draw, and our opponent definitely should have. Fascinating. So interesting. Let's go again. How many games has this opponent played? Joined 7 years ago. Only plays Blitz. 1,000 games. I mean, we are getting higher numbers of games, but we are still getting very interesting types of players. I'll win this one. I don't know about that. Our opponent seems to know what they're doing from the first couple of moves. Actually, maybe not. I mean, you can play this. You can play it like this. With the white pieces, but it's just not very ambitious, you know? Like, why would you? Also, what do you mean I'll win this one? I just got done winning a game. A hard-fought game at that. Like, is that not enough for you? Am I not enough for you? Sorry, I don't know what came over me. What the Sigma? What do you mean, no? I can't believe you, Muzzle. How dare you insult me like this? I don't think I can forgive you for this one. I don't think I can forgive you. That's okay. Oh my god. You are reminding me of a conversation I had with Randy, like, literally earlier today. Oh god. Is that bad? Would it be good or bad for the two of us to be shockingly similar? Wait, what? Why did you not take my rook? What are you, fucking stupid or something? That was meant for my opponent, not for you, Muzzle. I'm sorry. Yeah, opponent is doing some weird shit right now. I don't really understand. Uh... What does white do from here? Maybe go like here. Yeah, so the goal of my position right now, the thing that I'm trying to do is basically just put all of my pieces on dark squares. And I'm pretty close to accomplishing that. Like, I've got most of my pawns on dark squares. My king and queen are both on dark squares. I'm actually not sure whether to advance or take. I think I want to take. Usually you would want to advance, right? To like maintain the opposite, or you know, the color complex. But I think in this specific spot I want to take, because the open F file is pretty strong. I guess I go here. I don't know if this is good, but it's something. White can do anything they set their mind to? I mean, you can, but like, this is something that I've noticed in the past that I've found pretty humorous. Is like a difference in how chess players decide on which moves to play, where up to a certain level, I guess, I'm not even sure that's true, but especially low-level players are guilty of this, where they will play the moves they want to play as opposed to the moves they think are the best in the position. And to a degree, this kind of stops at higher levels, but not really. Because, like, I also still play moves that I want to play sometimes, even if I don't think they're the best. But generally, even when I say that, it's only when it's about a move that I already recognize as being, like, playable, right? As not being dog shit in the position. But it's really just a different level of the same concept, right? Just with a higher focus on, like, evaluation of a move. Does this work? Hold on, I gotta calculate. Da 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 da. Ba ba. I lose a piece. Da da da. Da da da. I lose a fuck ton of material. Da 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 da. Da da. I lose a rook. Okay, no, so I can't do that. Here, there's rook g3. Here, I guess rook g3 is fine, huh? Wait, here though. I think here's better. Because now if you take here, then I immediately have a threat against f2. And you actually can't play rook h3 because at that point I do have bishop takes c4. And then rook takes h4 and here. Actually, no, I don't. because I still lose the bishop. Fuck. No, but I don't. Hold on. So here, 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 here. And then you have to like take this pawn or otherwise safeguard your rook. And then I can take your bishop and I win. So it does work. I thought so. I like this position. Yeah, see, now I get this. And the important distinction between this and Queen G4, Queen G4, I mean, is that, oh yeah, you can just do that, can't you? Why did I think I could take the bishop? Chat! What was I cooking? I still win? False. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer, actually. We don't win these. No. I just lost a piece. For no reason. We don't win these. We don't draw these either. We lose these every time. That's fine. I take the L. Their car explodes and their house burns down and their mother dies and they forfeit. I don't want that to happen to anyone. Why did they give back the bishop? Wait a minute. Queen c4, there was rook c8 defended by the queen. And then you have to go back some other way. Oh my god. There's no way it like secretly worked out. That's so fucked. I don't even know what is happening. I have to like go here to defend this. You lose massively? Yeah, I do. I'm still gonna lose is the thing. Even though that somehow miraculously worked out. Oh yeah, especially if I blunder mate. Well, almost mate, but I have to lose the queen for it. Get me the fuck out of here. So anyway. Sorry, what was I cooking with bishop takes c4? Can we go back to that? Yeah, that move was some dog shit. No! What do you mean queen g4 is a draw? Rook g3, queen f4. What? But... Rook h3. And now if queen f... that's... Yeah, that's good. Wait, what was this spike right here? Oh yeah, right, I remember that. They didn't take the rook for some reason. Apparently rook ed8 is just fine here. They just didn't take the rook and now I'm better again. And then I just... Awesome. Whoa, wait a minute. This is new. This like accuracy breakdown of the different parts of the game, that's new. That hasn't been a thing for very long. That wasn't a thing last time I checked. What's with all the websites that I frequent changing their UI? First, the that other site, now this. I don't think I want to tell you what the other site was. Huh. That's so interesting. Anyway, tell you, it was a porn site. Don't tell me you want to know the name of it. Which, don't. Take a fucking guess. Alright? You get 3 guesses, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Most websites are porn websites. I mean, that... You got a source for that claim? If you don't use porn websites, what would you do with the information of me telling you which one I was talking about anyway? You have to be a really big pervert. Sorry, I'm a small pervert. I got a small cock and everything. Twitch told you to kill yourself for saying that? I would never do such a thing. I'm like a medium-sized pervert. If I gotta be really entirely honest. What do you mean, why not? If you don't use porn sites, then you wouldn't be able to use the information. You do use them, you just lied. I don't know what you're trying to tell me right now, Muzzle. Half of your porn you get from your friends? Goddamn. Way to make me jealous. I just dropped my tweezers that I was fiddling with. Yeah, I mean, if you're not... I just really don't see why this is something that would matter to you, you know? And if there isn't a site that you visited recently that went through a UI change, then why are we talking about this? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna fucking tell you, alright? And you're gonna have to live with that. Fuck you. I'm done. I'm spent. I didn't think I'd be going for 2.5 hours. That's like a normal stream time. I thought I was gonna pass out sooner. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone. I'm gonna try and get some shut eye soon or something.